You're moving faster than an outbound train, trying to find a way to outrun.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you another tag video. I was tagged by Emily Noel 83 to do the blush tag. This tag looks really fun to do. So let's go ahead and get started. There are 14 questions. So the first question is best packaging. This was a pretty easy decision looking through my collection of blushes. And I'm going to have to give that to the Balm. Their packaging is just so, it's cute, but it's very compact. So it's not like this big bulky packaging. They've made it cute, but they've made it very travel friendly, which I really, really like. So like this one is Hot Mama. Hopefully you can see that. And let's see. I mean, they've just come up with some really creative names. So you've got Down Boy. I just think these are really cute. So that would be probably my, that would be best Prettiest Color. This was really, really difficult for me. I think it's just because I have so many blushes that I really like. You know, you have this one, this one, this one, this one. Well, that's kind of what I'm going to do here. So I can't just narrow myself down to one. So the first one that I love, it's gorgeous, is Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. You may think this is just a standard kind of medium pink blush. You guys, this is so gorgeous. It adds this glow to your cheeks that is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to get a good swatch for you. Okay, so there is a look at the color. It is a pink, it's like a dusty pink, but it adds so much, just, this is just so gorgeous. It adds this really, really pretty glow to your cheeks that I just love. This is so pretty. So this would be one that I really, really like. The next one is Too Faced Peach Beach. This is really, really pretty to put over a matte blush. So I really like to use, I like to use all three. So like I'll swirl my brush in all three of these colors. But the two that you kind of want to focus on are these two right here. This can be used more as a highlight, but this combination is just really pretty. So I like to put this over a matte blush a lot of times, or I will just wear it on its own. It's really, really pretty, especially for summer. I love this so much. So this is really, really great. Here, I'll give you a swatch of that mix of colors. Okay, so this top one here, that's Peach Beach. The two darker ones, the two darker shades swirled. So yeah, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. Next is NYX HD blush in Intuition. This is amazing. This reminds me a lot of e.l.f. Blushing Rose, just because it's kind of that same tone, but it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. It's perfect for fall. I do have to say that. It's perfect for fall. So there is a look at NYX blush in Intuition. It's just amazing. I love the color. It's like a, I would say it's like a deep coral, but it's awesome. I love this shade. Love it. This is great. So like I said, really, really nice for fall. That's usually when I wear this blush or e.l.f. Blushing
And
Rose.
the
last one for Prettiest Color is actually e.l.f. Blushing Rose. I'll show you side by side of the two so you can see kind of the difference in color. So here's a look at Blushing Rose. It's just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay. So, below, so here is NYX Intuition, and right below that is Blushing Rose. You can see the difference in the tone. Blushing Rose is a little bit lighter. Actually, it's a little bit deeper. It's a little deeper. So there's kind of the difference. So Intuition is a little bit more coral. Blushing Rose is a little bit more mauve-y. So I love the colors. So
they're awesome.
That's my picks for
Number 3,
most pigmented. I have to give this to e.l.f. Just because, first of all, these are $3. This is the Studio blush from e.l.f. $3, okay? And you get this pigmentation. That's pretty good pigmentation. It's, yeah. So, I have to give most pigmented
Number 4,
to
e.l.f.
Everyday Blush. I have to give this to Milani Romantic Rose. Just because this is a perfect everyday throw it on kind of blush. I love that it's so subtle, but yet it's the most gorgeous color. So yeah, so I would definitely give Everyday Blush. Number 5, Party Blush. This one was a little bit difficult for me. Not quite sure why, but I did narrow it down, and I decided on the Urban Decay, what is this? Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in Crush. This, I think, is the perfect, just going out kind of blush. It's a really, really, it's pretty pigmented. Okay, so there is a look at Crush. So I think this is just a great, kind of just have some fun, you know. It's a fun blush. I really, really like the color. It would be perfect for spring and summer. Number 6,
gorgeous.
Regret Purchasing. Oh boy. This just really disappointed me. So the thing that I regret purchasing is the Lorac blush palette. This came out around the same time that the Lorac Unzipped Gold came out. And I ordered this from Ulta's website. I thought this was going to be a really, really great palette to have just because it's got all different blush colors. Just because it's got, you know, your hot pink up here, your, you know, kind of neutrally blush, a little bit deeper, and then kind of your coral down here. Honestly, I don't use this. I think I use this probably, I want to say maybe twice. I don't know what it is about this, but I don't reach for it. It's interesting to me how I thought this was going to be such a great palette. And it really is. The colors are gorgeous, but I just don't use it. And I don't know. I will give you swatches, though, of the blushes. Because they are really pretty. And they are pretty darn pigmented. Lorac does a really good job of... So there's a look at each of the blushes. Lorac does a really good job of making sure their blushes are pigmented. Here, I'll just stick them on my hand. Okay, so... Oh, that was a really bad place to put them. But they're all right here. So, this one here, the coral one, is let's see, that's Unimaginable. So the coral one here, that's Unimaginable. The hot pink down here, that is Unashamed. So that's this hot pink down here. The brownish shade, which is right here, that one is Unapologetic. So that's this brown one here. And then this last one down here, where is it? Right here. This one is Underrated. That one, honestly, it reminds me a lot of, Underrated reminds me a lot of the Milani Romantic Rose, just because of the color. Yeah, so this palette is one of the things probably the top thing I do regret purchasing. And it wasn't exactly cheap either. It was, I think, I want to say $45. So anyway, that's something I do. Number 7, purchasing. Least used. This one was kind of tricky. I actually have a few. So the Lorac palette was one of them. And then the other one that I think I just forget about is the Essence Silky Touch blush in number 80, Autumn Peach. This is actually really pretty. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just don't use it. So there's a look at the color. I'll give you a swatch really quick. This is actually really pigmented too. There's a swatch right there. I will stick it. Let's see. Running out of room to put my swatches. So there is that blush. So that is Autumn Peach from Essence. Yeah, I just don't use it. I think it's just because I forget about it, just because I do have so many blushes. So those two were a couple that I don't use very much. Let's see, the other one was the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Bali. I got this, so that's what it looks like. I got this in a QVC kit a long time ago. I think I do have a video on the kit that's in this. So I will link that down below if you want to see the other products. But specific to this blush, I tried to use this one day, and this is totally the wrong color for my skin, because I have an olive complexion, and this is, I don't know, it's strange. I thought this would be really good. There's a swatch of it, but I don't know. Okay, there it is right there. I don't know. It's really, really pretty. I may have to try this again. I may have to break it out and try this. But it, for whatever reason, doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work. Maybe it's just the wrong color. I don't know. So that's another one that I don't use very much. The last one that is absolutely the wrong color is the Milani, what do they actually call these? The Milani Baked Powder Blush in number 11, Bella Rosa. It looks like this. This is so red, it's kind of ridiculous. I tried so hard to make this work, and it just doesn't. No, it doesn't work at all. I'll show you a swatch. It's extremely pigmented. There's a look at it right there. These Milani blushes are matte, but for whatever reason, so honestly, so there's a look at the color right there. That is sheared out. That's pretty sheared out, and that still doesn't work with my skin. So that's one that I hardly ever use, just because I can't get it to work with my skin. So I know that was a lot, but those are the blushes that are least used in my collection. Most used, would never let go of. Okay, I have two. That would be the Milani Romantic Rose. Love this. This is just, awesome. Oh no, I have 3, I'm sorry. So Milani Romantic Rose is one of them. The other one is the Balm. I love this brand so much. This is Hot Mama. This is a really, really pretty coral. It's got some shimmer in it, which is perfect for spring and summer. So this is a really, really pretty one. The other one from the Balm that I do wear a lot is Frat Boy. This one is just a matte coral. I wear this a lot in the spring. This is really, really pretty blush. And then the other one that I will wear in the fall, I think it's this one. Oh no. Cabana Boy is one that I will wear in the fall. It's this really pretty, this really pretty, like, mauve-y kind of tone. It's gorgeous. So that's one I'll wear in the fall. So, the Balm, so those blushes from the Balm are some that are pretty much, they're most used, but I wouldn't get rid of them. They're just too awesome. And then the last one is e.l.f. Blushing Rose. This is it's so good. It's an amazing staple to have in your collection because it works. I think it's pretty universal with different skin tones, but for my skin, it just adds this like flush of color, like I just worked out or just was just out in the sun kind of thing. So it just adds the perfect just flush to your skin. So it's a gorgeous shade. Favorite blush brand. This was a little tricky just because I do have so many in my collection. I really tried to narrow it down to one brand. And honestly, I have to give it to e.l.f. just because these blushes are pretty cheap. They're $3, at least the studio ones are, and they're extremely pigmented. I love this brand. So this would have to be that was number 9. So number 10, greatest blush discovery of last year. That's gonna have to be the NYX HD blush in Intuition. This was a really, really great find. I think it was just because it matched very closely to the e.l.f. In Blushing Rose. And this is another one that just gives you that flush of color. I really, really enjoy that. So this is one of the greatest discoveries. So number 11, most practical. I would have to give this to the Balm just because, like I said before, they are so compact that makes them extremely travel friendly. You can throw this in your bag and it's not gonna take up a bunch of room. Like, for example, like this Too Faced Peach Beach. This packaging is adorable, but it's very bulky. So I can't see many people traveling with this. This is just awesome. I really, really like the fact that it's so compact. And like I said, the colors are awesome. You do get a little mirror in each of them. So if you're, traveling and you have to put your makeup on in the car, then you have a little mirror to work with. So I have to give most practical. Number 12, least practical. That would have to be this Maybelline blush stick in, which one was this? Barely Pink. Something about this is just odd to me, aside from the fact that the packaging is a little bulky, to just be able to throw in your bag and not worry about it. It's a little bit bulky. And the other thing is, this may relate back to another category better, but the color does not show up on my skin tone whatsoever. Yeah, it ends up just looking like a really, 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 really light, I don't know, just shimmer, I guess. So this is definitely least practical just because the packaging isn't exactly travel friendly. I would mostly worry about this cap coming off here and getting everywhere. That would be most concerning to me. So that to me is least practical. That would be the Urban Decay blush in Crush. This was $26. So yeah, this is definitely the most last question. Number 14, least expensive. That is Elf. Elf is $3, and then the other one is Essence. Essence is $2.99. So essentially $3. So, but yeah. These are the least expensive that are in my collection. That concludes the blush tag. I had a lot of fun looking through my collection and really thoroughly going through my collection and looking for things. So that was a lot of fun. As far as people that I tag, if you're watching this, consider yourself tagged. I would love to see your answers to the questions. So if you don't make YouTube videos, or a blog, you can go ahead and leave your answers to the questions down below in the comments section. If you do make a YouTube video or you have a blog, please do leave your link in the comments section below. If you decide to do this tag, I'd love to read it or watch it. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!